YouTube. Chad Sexton here with Sexton Chainsaw Carvings, coming at you with got a how-to on the feathers. You know, the last video I did on the feathers kind of quick. Just kind of want to do a little more in-depth. You know, show you how easy it is to make you a couple feathers. Got a piece of firewood right here. Got our steel MS-170 standard bar and chain, drill master, 4.5 inch angle grinder, 36 grit grinding pad. You know, same old tools, affordable, you know, basic tools. You can find them on shelves, any hardware store, stuff like that. You know, use a respirator when you're using your grinder. You got your eye protection, ear protection. Just gonna do a basic how-to. Show you how to get these feathers done. I mean, these are super easy, cool little things you can do with just little regular tools. What we're gonna do, we're gonna start out with, you know, get you a piece of firewood. You know, probably got an 8-inch diameter log right here, maple. Got a little bit thicker bark, but you know, pine. Pine looks really well because you got a little tighter wood grain. It all runs in the same circles. Pine looks really good. Oak looks real good. Maple's pretty cool. You know, any kind of wood. It don't matter what it is, as long as it ain't rotten. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start out with right about in here. You come all the way down at your hard slant. You know, you want to leave just a little bit of base at each one of them. Good hard slant. Once we do that, don't want to make a real aggressive cut. You just want to start out just kind of slowly scribing it in, get your basic line going, then kind of get a little deeper, then get it cut, and then you got your two. And so we'll get that done. Show you how that's done right quick on a time lapse, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do next. All right, stay tuned. All right, folks. We got our log. I'm split diagonal down the middle. I like doing that right there. You can see that wood grain kind of opens it up. Get the wood grain a little bit better. These earmuffs on. Alright, now what we're going to do, take our logs, we'll get them right here. It's a little table, that way we ain't getting too close to the concrete with our saw. You bump it with a chainsaw and it does tend to dull that blade a little bit. And a lot of times sharpener, you'll have to hit that spot where it did make contact. And so what we're going to do, you know, a lot of people like them, the thinner ones, a little bit thinner feathers, making them look real thin. So what we'll do is we're going to come in here, same little scribe, come all the way down to our base, you know, leave you about a 2-inch base, you know, sometimes maybe a 3-inch base. Come all the way down right through here, carving them out, you know, making a nice little slice, and then cut that little triangle out. Same on this one. We'll come all the way down nice and thin, you know, leaving a nice little thin piece for our feather. Coming all the way down, come in 2 or 3 inches from the bottom, you'll cut him right off. So we'll go ahead, I'll pull my table up, set them up there, get the camera readjusted, and get those cut out. Be right back with you. Thank you. All right, folks. Just adjust to get that camera adjusted real quick. All right. We got our cut out. Got our basic, you know, just our rough shape of our feather. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna come in right here. We'll cut these 2 angles out. You know, just kind of taper it down. Then you got your actual stem of your feather right here. You know, come in, cut just a little bit of that, groove that out. And we'll have our stem. You know, right here, do the same. You know, same exact thing. Get our little stem of the feather and kind of groove them out, taper them up to the actual feather part. Right here, just want to show you that you can take a, you got your, start out with your bigger piece of log, and you can come in, you can do your a little bit smaller feather. We got another one right here, and do the same thing, scribe him down, and cut him off right here at the base. You can get you can get you 2 or 3 feathers, 2 or 4 feathers, depending on the size you get out of this. If you want to get real delicate, you can get you some little small ones, and possibly get you about 6. Once you come through here, you can get you another one out of this little tiny piece. It's a little dangerous, for me, using the basic bar and chains. You don't have that detail work. So, plus I don't use any clamps, I don't use any special tools. This right here is made out of some 2x4s and a couple pieces of small plywood. And so, I don't use any special clamps, no log jaws, stuff like that. We keep it basic and simple. I think it's $20 to make, and for the table. So, but that's what we got going on right now. So, just like I said, get our pen. Harbor Freight. I think it was $1.99, something like that, 99 cents. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come in just like so. Basically for keeping your wood grain, your nice center cord right here. You come in like that, keeping it kind of thin. Come in, do that. Same on this one right here. We're gonna come in, along them lines, rough sketching. I ain't no artist. That's it, rough sketch just like it right there. Now you got a nice big feather, big long feather. Get those cut out. We'll come in here, cut, do a little scribe, probably about 1 inch deep right in here. Knock that off, and we'll cut these little triangles out right here. The little sections out, we'll cut these out, and we'll get back with you. Alright folks, all we're going to do now, the car go by. Right, all we're going to do now, take our pencil, and these little sections right here, just to give it a little definition, like the feathers poking out, like the feathers coming straight out of the wood. We're going to knock these little corners right here off, both of them. Back in right here. Knock them little corners off right there. Like that right there. We're gonna knock those corners off. We're gonna go ahead when I got it. We're gonna shave the bark off around here, and shave that bark off. Then we're gonna shave the bark off right here. Go ahead and shave that off. Right here at the top, we're gonna shave this bark off. Same on this one. We're gonna knock the corners off. We'll shave the bark off. And around the edges, we'll go ahead and knock that bark off too. And get that done, we'll come right back with you. Alright folks, got it all knocked off, got a rough sketch, got a rough cutout, not a sketch, but we got a rough cutout. I'll do this now. We got a rough cutout, all the barks, 99% of the bark's gone. Got our base, they standing pretty good. So all we're gonna do now, come in right here. I like to take them, lay them down. Just saw out of the way. I like to lay them down flat like this right here. Lay them down. We'll come in right here. We'll do a couple little scribes on each side, kind of putting a vein up through the middle. Pencil out. Just like so. Come up through here, kind of slanted. Put them at a little angle. But you see that vein running up through there. That center vein on the feather. coming up through there. I don't go real high because it starts getting real thin. And then we're going to come in, you know, we're just cutting that. Doing like so. You know, just putting the individuals on there. And that's it. So that's what we'll do. We'll come in there, you know, doing that. Curving them all the way around. Start out, probably do a little more angled right there. Not so much down. Yeah. Make them look like a feather, not a leaf, huh? And so that's it. Like I said, we'll come in through here, do our first couple cuts on each side of this, making that center vein, do it on here, center vein, and we'll start out doing hard scribes with our saw all the way around. Hard scribes, and that's it. And we'll come back with you, see what we got. Alright, you two. Back with you. Here goes down. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, we got our basic shapes. We got our feathers cut out. Got our base. Got our stem. Nice thin feather. Got our details on it. You know, same on this one. Got our base, stem, you know, details. Got the vein in the middle. All left right now to do is we're going to put that angle grinder on it. Oh, got that splinter. Gonna put the angle grinder on it, you know, smooth out all these roughs, smooth out here, round this off, kind of round that off a little more, shoot up through there, get the back nice and kind of smooth, and smooth our base out. So all it right now is just basically take that angle grinder, 36 grit grinding pad, smooth everything out, put the, you know, a few little final touches on it, and you know, these things will be done. But go ahead and get my angle grinder fixed up, get it going, and put my new pad on it. Go ahead, that way kind of ain't gonna spend a whole lot of time on these right here, and get these sanded down, and we'll come back with you, show you what we got. That'll be pretty much be a finished product. I'll go ahead and coat them right quick, you know, put all that on video, show complete start to finish, and get those coated, waterproof, sealed, and show you what we got going on. I mean, it's super easy, man. I mean, these feathers are super easy, and they look just cool. I really like the feathers. They sell good. Craft shows sell real good, and you can get 2 of them if you do your cuts right. Kind of keep them thin. You know, like we talked about earlier, you can take this same piece right here, which is not much shorter than that. Come down through here, do the same effect, cut them off. You can get you like 4 to 6 feathers if you get really deep. I don't really go into the smaller feathers because it tends to jump around, too dangerous with saw jumping back at you. But kind of keep you safe now. I ain't out here to get hurt. And you can, you know, get you 4 feathers out of 1 piece of firewood. I mean, it is super, super cost effective. You take 1 log, get 4 feathers. You know, that's you making a little change now. All right, folks. Let me get the grinder hooked up, and we'll get back with you. Alright, YouTube. We got our basic feathers done, put a little detail in the end, got it all smoothed down. You can see that wood grain on the back, man. I love that stuff. See it on the bottom right there. You can see them on the front, see them on the back real good. And on the bottom. I mean, Them things super easy. Two of them out of one little piece of firewood. And so, you know, just something basic, something pretty cool. You know, if you got something, you know, piece of firewood at home, chainsaw, little angle grinder, you know, you make you a couple of these, and you know, set them up, one on each side of the mantle, one on each side of the hearth. They don't weigh much, pretty lightweight, and you know, look real good. So we'll go ahead and get the paintbrush, get the Thompson Signature Series water sealer on there, and I use the clear, that way it enhances the wood grain a lot better. Don't put any, you know, any dyes or any stuff on it. You see the natural color. I'm gonna go ahead and get a coat put on that, and we'll be right back with you. Thank you. Alright, you two, that's pretty much about it. Get rid of the excess. I put that first coat on good and think it's a one coater. I put that one coat on. Of course, I guess the way I put it on, it wouldn't be one coat. I put it on nice and thick. I mean, you know, make sure I get it coated really good at all these little cracks and stuff, little crevices, and that's it. That is a let's see if I can get in here. But that's it. Kind of shows you the front and the back, shows you the base. You can see the base on it a little bit. See that wood grain? I mean, they're just beautiful little pieces. You can see how the wood grain runs up through the back. You can see how it goes on the front. Got your detailing. Kind of adds to the texture. I mean, these are super easy. I mean, you know, they're fun little projects to do. You set them on tables. I mean, they're, you know, they're lightweight. They're fun. They're easy to carry. They sell good at shows. Got a show coming up tomorrow. You know, got my inventory. Those of you that's been following along, been trying to build my inventory up. So hopefully I'll have to, you know, we'll keep going. You know, it's just a cycle. You know, we'll build the inventory up, sell out a few things. What I sell, I try to remake. I try to stick to, you know, to some basic stuff. Got a few ideas upcoming. Gonna try a few little different things. So, you know, I just wanted to put a how-to together. I'm starting to try to start doing a little more how-tos. That way everybody, you know, anybody out there, basic chainsaw, angle grinder. You know, I use a Steel MS 170, basic spar chain, Drill Master 4.5-inch angle grinder, 36 grit grinding pad. That is the only tools I use. I don't use any special carving bars, no special chainsaws, you know, anything. I mean, I use them two tools, and you know, you can make some pretty cool stuff with it. And it's not hard at all. Works great. So I'm gonna sit here and let these set out in the sun, let them get kind of dry. And next video that I post right here will be up there. Gonna go to it's a trade day, kind of a, you know, major flea market. They have it every Sunday. First little outing up there. Next video I'll post will be up there. It's tomorrow, and I just want to do a how-to today, show you how these things are done, how I kind of prep up for my shows. Never been there before as far as a seller, so it's a new experience as far as that environment up there, and we'll see how we do. You know, we'll kind of do a little walkthrough, do a little quick video of our setup, kind of show all the stuff that we out and display. Those, like I said, those you've been following along, you'll see all the stuff that we do. You know, eagles, stuff like that, and along the way, you know, next weekend we'll carve something else. But I really appreciate the followers. I appreciate, you know, subscribers. Appreciate the views, the likes. But as always, you know, I'm just out here having fun, trying to make a little extra change, folks, and do something I really enjoy. I enjoy running chainsaw. So as always, hey, let's carve something together. Hit the thumbs up, like button, subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you, and y'all have a blessed weekend.